In one of my previous videos about using user testimonials and reviews on the website, I mentioned one of the principles in Robert Cialdini's book, Influence. I thought today, in this marketing topic, it would be good for me to cover the 6 principles of influence that was listed and gone into detail in his book, Influence. The first one is reciprocity. So people feel obligated to return favors, and that is exactly why, at supermarket, sometimes you see people giving out samples, because when you accept a favor, you tend to be obligated to return a favor. So how can you use this in your digital marketing? This can be done by offering valuable content, like a very well-written research piece of content, or a lead magnet. Okay? Number 2, consistency and commitment. People tend to, in a sense, once people commit to something, they tend to want to stay consistent with it. So in your customer's journey, you may want to encourage micro commitments. And what that means essentially is, maybe instead of asking your customer to commit to a year-long plan, maybe ask them for a free trial. And that's why trials work. Number 3, social proof. So this is what I explained in my previous videos. And to use social proof in your website, you can add user reviews and testimonials. This helps people feel that they are not alone in this, and they look to others for guidance, that okay, we are all, I'm not the only one that can succeed in this. If this person has bought your product and achieved the result, maybe I can too. The 4th one is authority, and this is where your credentials come in. It's important, for example, to also associate yourself with more authoritative figures in your industry. Maybe get yourself listed in well-known blogs or research papers, and that gives you the perception of authority. Number 5, liking. People tend to be influenced by people they like. So this is actually where your personality comes in. Sometimes, or rather, in fact, all the time, we don't really just buy from anybody. We buy from people who we know, like, and trust. So how can you write your copy or appear on video so that people like the way you present? Again, you probably need to polarize yourself a bit, because if you don't stand by something, then you are very normal, you're very boring, and you tend not to appeal to anybody. So stand by something and state your stance in whatever interactions you have with your customer. Of course, that will appeal to somebody, and some people will not like this personality, and that's fine. Okay? And the last thing is scarcity. I always encourage my customers to include a little bit of scarcity in whatever they sell. So it could be a bonus that is going to expire within a time limit, or exclusive sneak peeks that only it's only applicable if you purchase within a certain period, or limited quantities available, stuff like that. Okay, so these are the 6 principles from Robert Cialdini's book. It's a recommended read if you want to learn how to influence, learn how to influence people through these 6 principles. See you tomorrow.